Hello, Wealth Tubers. Dr. Madeline St. Germain. Today, let's talk about objections because that's one thing people kind of like afraid of. Yes, Dr. Madeline, I don't like when they said I don't have money. I don't like when they said I don't have time. Yes, I love that. I love that because remember, objections is kind of like the door. Okay, so that way that client give you access so you can ask questions and build report. Yes. So that's the reason I love objections. So today, let me teach you how to overcome objections so that way you can move on to the next step. Excited. Yes. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let me tell you something, okay? What are the objections people always say? They're always almost the same thing, okay? Number one, it can be like, I don't have money. Number two, I don't have time because I'm busy. I got a job. I already have a business. I don't have time for that. Number three, oh, I did that before and it's not working. You heard that before, right? And they might say, oh, you know what? I'm an introvert. I'm really kind of like a, I don't like to talk. I don't like to talk. I'm just kind of like, that's not for me. That's not for me. Or they might say, oh, I did that before and I failed. Or my friend did that before and she failed. Or he failed. Or my family members did it before. Or I don't have friends. I live in a small town. There's not really a lot of people. They're not interested. Or if it's like a product, they will say, okay, those products are too expensive. I can buy them cheaper online. So that's not for me. Or they might say, you know what, let me tell you, only the people on top make the money. I love when they say that. Only the people on top make the money. So, okay, again, remember, that's the reason I laugh because I love objections. Because, I always see that those are the same questions, okay? And I'm telling you, if you're afraid of them, you're not going to be in business because those are going to be the same question. They will always come up, okay? And two things you must remember. Don't take it personal. Two things you must know. It's number one, that person have limited belief, okay, in themselves. That's the reason they said I don't have money. That's the reason they said, I'm an introvert. I don't like to talk to people. I cannot do presentation. Or I don't have friends. I don't have any contact. I don't have any friends, right? So that's show their own limited belief because they don't have that kind of confidence in themselves. That's number one. Number two is like some of them got limited belief in network marketing. That's the reason they said I did it before, or my friend did it before and failed, or only the top people make money, or they said don't, I cannot do presentation. I cannot do presentation. I do not understand the compensation plan. Okay, so those are the two type, right? So if you already know when whatever the person said will fall in one or two, limited belief in themselves or limited belief in network marketing because they tried before, they didn't make money. And sometimes they will not tell you, I didn't make money because I didn't do what I supposed to do. I didn't understand the compensation plan. I didn't learn. I didn't spend time learning. It was like a side, like, it's like it was a hobby for me. I didn't really spend time to learn, or I wasn't willing to learn. It's just like they will not really tell you exactly what it was, why I didn't make money. I didn't make money because I didn't work. Why? They will not tell you that. But I will show you how to overcome it. Are you ready? Number one, you listen. Oh, you don't have money? Listen, I don't have money, right? Number two, you relate. You know what? When I started, I didn't have money. I didn't have money as well because I was short, and that's the reason I felt like that will be a good opportunity for me, since when my upline explained it to me that I will make money, so I know I can give myself 6 months to build a business, so that way I will never have money problem. So not only you listen, you relate, but you must be honest. If you didn't have money problem, you can, if you will know someone in your organization who got money problem, right? You can use them as an example. Be genuine. Remember, you build a business that lasts a lifetime. Don't build it online. Be honest, right? So if it was you, yeah, when I studied, I struggled. I didn't have money, but when I listened to the compensation plan that I would make money, I said, okay, let me, invest so that way I can have a return. And in 6 months, I will never have that problem again because I will have money, so that way my financial situation can change. You relate and you give them your story again. After you relate, you too, and you give them your story, because when you started you didn't have the money, and you started anyway and invested and work hard. You build your team, and you did everything you're supposed to do. You've been in meeting, you plugged in, you learn, and guess what? Now your life has changed. So number 4, you ask them, if I can show you how I did it, would you consider, would you explore the opportunity? Simple. Again, it's 4 steps. Number 1, you listen, okay? Because you listen to them, because whatever the reason is valuable to them, even sometimes it's a lie, right? Oh, I don't have money. Yes, they do have money. They might not have money to invest for that. They have money for gas. They got money for milk for their kids, if they got kids, right? They don't have money. When they say that, don't say you lie, even you know they lie, right? Don't say that. Say, yeah, okay. You listen and you relate. Me too, or my friend, my downline, my director now, my whatever. You give so and so now is a director, or she's a director. And when she started, she didn't have money. She really struggled. And guess what? When she saw the opportunity and said, okay, I will be able to make that much money. Guess what? She invested. And if I can show you how she did it, would you consider investing that little that you have, so that way you give yourself at least 6 months like her, so you never face that problem again? They will say yes. I'm telling you, they will say yes. And sometimes they will say, oh, you know, I don't like to talk to people. I'm a quiet person. You again, you is the same system. Number 1, you listen. Okay. Number 2, yes, I understand. Like me, I will not say I'm an introvert, because you know Dr. Madeline, right? I will say, yes, my husband is. My husband does not like to talk, but when he needs to deal and do business, he will put it like, okay, right now, that's my time. I have to talk. So he will talk to deal with whatever need to be dealt with and do his business. And then he will go back and be the quiet person he is, right? So I will relate. Again, it's not me personally, but my husband and I, we are one. Or you can, if it's not you or your spouse, you can be someone in your team. And so is quiet as well. Look at that. Now, while he's still quiet, but make a lot of money, because he put himself out there for 2-3 months and build his team. Now he's back quiet. I'm telling you, he work like a charm. Always, he will work for you. Again, you listen, you relate, you give the story. It can be your story or someone else's story, and then you ask them, if I can show you how I did it, or how my spouse did it, or my or friend, or my downline, my director did it, would you consider? They will say yes. They will say yes, because usually it's not really the problem. It's just like, give you something like a story, so you can leave them alone. So you overcome that objections by showing like you've been a professional. You either sell or you've been sold. So when you get that person's story, you've been sold. Okay? So you better listen and you close the deal in spite all, because it's the same game, right? It's the same objections. I don't have money, I don't have time. Okay, you don't have time. Let me tell you, when I studied, I didn't have time. I was in real estate, and I was like, doing minding my own business. But when I looked at this opportunity, I wanted time, because two things people need in life. People need time, people need money. I need time. I need like to run a business where I can make residual income, so that way I can spend quality time with my family. If I show you how I did it, and now I got the time of my life, would you consider? Bam. Whatever they said, oh, I tried it before, it didn't work. Oh, I understand. Let me tell you, I did this business before. It didn't work for me because I didn't spend time learning. I didn't understand the compensation plan. So, and then my upline realized that, I have potential, and sat with me and taught me, and look at me now. I'm telling you, you will overcome all those objections, and you will see. I'm telling you, work it. Okay, it's your business. Don't be afraid what people said, because people will tell you something to get rid of you. It's the same. Let me tell you. Lastly, when you go to the store, right? You go to the store and you look for a shirt, and the salesperson said, how can I help you? What is your first answer? No, I'm good. I'm just looking. Okay? Usually what they do, they said, okay, I'm here. If you need help, I'm here. After a few minutes, when they see you keep putting things like, make the place look crazy, they come again and said, okay, are you looking which size? They ask you specific question, which size are you looking for? Now you can say large or whatever, X large. Now they're helping you, right? So it's the same way. The person say no, you look, they need business, they need to make money. That's the reason they don't have time. You don't have money. That's the reason you need to start your business, because you can build your business and make money. Okay, so overcome all those objections and you will see your business grow. Don't run because they say no, and do not take it personal. It's business. Okay, and also look at it, you helping that person, you give them an opportunity, so that way they can have more time, they can have more money, and they can do things that they love. So you're doing them a favor, like a service. You kind of like supporting them and give them value, so that way they can have time to do whatever they love to do. Okay, so don't take it personal, don't be upset and say, oh, I will not talk to people again because they say no, they rejected me. No, it's not personal, and shake it off and keep talking to people. Overcome those objections, so that way you can make money. Do you need money? That's how you're gonna build your business. Overcome all those objections. Yes. Love you.